What's going on, y'all? Welcome to Lovely Intuitive Soul of Divine. It is your girl, Lovely, and I am back to do another general reading for the collective. If you are new to my channel, baby, welcome. I cuss, okay? So if you don't like cussing, this is not the channel for you, okay? If you don't like somebody who's going to tell you what you need to hear and not what you want to hear, baby, this is not the channel for you, okay? I am goofy as a motherfucker, all right? I talk with my hands, okay? I sing off key. Baby, I laugh all the time. I like to have a good time in general, but I am also here for a higher purpose, though. I'm here to continue on my healing journey, baby. Making sure I'm giving you all clear guided messages. Hopefully, this helps you all on your healing journey. So, any advice, any guidance you get out of these readings, take what resonates out of them and leave the rest, okay? All of my readings are timeless and general, so please keep that in mind, okay? And to my return subscribers, baby, welcome the motherfuck back, y'all, baby. We back again. We growing. We vibing out in this motherfucker, man. I appreciate y'all coming back and fucking with your girl. Okay. Y'all know I'm always gonna come back and fuck with y'all because the love is too real. Okay, I feel it all up in here. I appreciate the likes, the comments, the subscribes. Okay. Listen, y'all fucking with me the long way, and I'm fucking with y'all the long way. You know what it is. It don't need to be explained, okay? And y'all know as always and forever, I'm gonna stay in my vibe. So let's see what's going on in the damn shuffle. But they said I can read your mind. This is read your mind from Avant. They said I can read your mind. I know what you're thinking, and it's all right. It's all right with them. Like it's okay. They said it's okay. You can like me back. Like you can like me too. They said it's okay. I read your mind. It's like you try to put this wall up with this person, and they can still see right through you though too. Like so you can see through this person, but it's like they can see through you too though. So it's like yeah, you don't hide it as well as you think that you do, especially with this person in particular though. But they definitely feel like they can read your mind and they can definitely feel that you might want more with them and you just never expressed it or showed it though too. So that's kind of what I'm getting. But you already know we're gonna get into the full motherfucking energy though. Let's see what we got going on, okay? Oh, butterflies, baby. Listen. Yeah, you give this person butterflies, whoever this is. Okay. Okay, is this somebody new? No, wait a minute. Are we getting new? Okay. What the hell? Somebody got the butterflies for you, Jones, forming in my bones. Okay. And that's you though, collective. I got this Jones forming in my bones from a man. What's that, Ashanti? Ain't that Ashanti? Yeah, okay. Did the need take over my soul? I couldn't breathe if he ever said. What she say? Get on my knees till they bloody red. What's it, baby? Yeah, the song Baby. Okay, so like I said, you might be trying to act like you don't like this person. Okay, but you do, okay? It's the feeling is mutual, okay, is what I'm getting. But anyway, though, we gonna get into the full energy though. So thank you, spirit. Okay. Go ahead and protect me in the collective. Let's see what's going on in the mid energy though. They said they know you want to rub, you want to touch. Okay, so keep it real. Like, stop lying, stop playing, stop acting like you don't want me. Like, that's what I'm getting. Okay, so let's see what's going on in this energy though. Like I said, I hope y'all all are doing well and enjoying your day. I feel like I said it, but if not, I'm gonna say it again. Okay, let's see what's going on with this person that say that they see right through you though. They feel like you're the missing piece, okay, to their puzzle. Okay. Whoever this is, baby. Yeah, they see it's like they third eye is open though. You know what I mean? This could be somebody that you could have already dealt with though too. You already know people from the past. You want to bring that ass back, baby. You're unforgettable. Collective, that they said you unforgettable. People always want to blast from the past back on your ass, okay? Yeah, sexual tension. I mean, I said that. I know they said you want to rub and touch and kiss, like they building it up and shit though. Like, you've been on their mind a lot lately, whoever this is. So it's safe to say you might not be talking to whoever this is, okay? So thank you, Spirit. Let's see what we got going on, baby. Yeah, it's the energy. Yeah, you've transformed them into their higher self. Like they've changed their energy and their perception, whoever this is, though. Your energy changed them. You changed them to want to be better, though. Okay, this person could have definitely focused on their career, though. Like love is on the back burner for whoever this is. So they definitely put their finances ahead of you. Okay, let's just get to it. And they've been very motherfucking emotional about it. Okay. They said it don't matter though, because in their mind, they still read your mind. Like it's like they can see through you too. So it's like you didn't really have that wall up like you think that you did. Okay. You could have been okay that this person chose, or you could have played it off like it was okay that this person was definitely more focused on their financial stability instead of, dealing with you. but you okay, it's all good type thing. Like y'all both kind of put it on the back burner though, but you know, it's something about your energy that keeps this person wanting to come back though. It's like you speak to their soul though. Yeah, what they said. And they're going through a lot of shit, whoever this is. Okay? Yeah. I mean, it's you for them, shit. That's what they said. Collective, whoever this is, they said it's you for them, though. Like, you transform them, though. Like, you make them want to keep going, though. You know what I'm saying? You make them want to be motivated. I said earlier, third eye, okay? They third eye can never forget what you showed them, okay? You showed them how to open up or how to tap in, though. Maybe trust their intuition a lot more, and they weren't doing that in the past, shit. They could feel like, you're their true love, though. They have a lot of love for you, whoever this is. I don't think that y'all talking, though. Like, I don't think that you guys are speaking, okay? They definitely were more focused on their career, so you could have never really spent a lot of time with them, just really texting, calling. Y'all never really had a lot of dates or anything like that. This person was always on the go. You know what I mean? They was always on the grind. It's like they weren't going to put you as a priority. Okay, so for you, it's just like, okay, you ain't gonna put me as a priority. I mean, I can't just keep staying around and you not prioritizing wanting to have more with me. And I was like, with this person, it's like, it's not that they didn't have love for you, because they did. But, for them, they were eye on the prize on their goals. Okay. Last night from As Yet. Okay, yeah, they missed you last night, is what they said. Yeah, together. Listen, they said they missed you last night. Okay, they think about you all the time. You probably wouldn't believe it though, because emotions isn't something this person really starts with. Okay, I mean, y'all got along, y'all was cool. You know what I mean? Like they really tapped into your energy though too. Y'all, there was things about them that align with your morals and values. There was things that you saw about this person that you could see yourself committing to this person though. Like they had it together. They be on their shit. You like that. You like that they kind of match you like that too. But your energy, believe it or not, overpowered theirs. Okay. So even though y'all get each other, you get me, I get you type energy, this could be a soulmate. Even though you respected the fact that they were focusing on their career though, you really felt that this was just something that was just never going to happen. Like, damn, this could be the right person for me, but the wrong time. But you weren't going to wait around for them to come back either, though. But they said they found you, and, they feel like y'all meant to be together. It's like they feel like they're putting themselves in a stable place now to actually pursue you, because maybe they didn't have time to pursue you in the past. Is almost they didn't have time to, is what I'm getting. Okay, yeah, or they left you on red. This is a big chunk, though. I'm gonna put it back, but they could have left you on red, though, too. You know what I mean? Definitely more focused. They weren't focused on connections. They was focused on money. They was focusing on everything else around them. They could be an entrepreneur, so they could have been focusing on their business goals, getting their business started up, on top of their regular job. If they had kids, you know what I mean? They was doing daily life, though. Whoever this is, but I mean, they were interested in you. They just didn't put the effort in to actually pursue you and actually court you and actually date you, but they want to do that now. And they could have pretended like you didn't mean shit to them, though. But they tired of pretending, though. Like, they feel a lot more for you than what this is, and the silence is killing them. They're not happy without you, though, because they chose that money, honey. Okay, back then, they was in their bag and not their feelings. Okay, so they definitely put you in somewhere in their mind. Okay, compartmentalized you back there in their head, and they was gonna get back to you though. That's what they said. Yeah, they was gonna get back to you because they want to be together with you. That's why it's still at the bottom of the deck though. Okay, they said y'all are meant to be together though. They so in love with you, baby. Listen, the last time y'all laid down together, you may not have thought they felt anything for you, but they did. Okay, they felt a lot of love in that shit. Okay, but I feel like you guys have been disconnected for a while though. This is somebody that, you wouldn't expect to come back your way, though. Maybe you could have felt that this person really wasn't your type, though. They are financially stable, but maybe they're very materialistic in that way. Like, they like the finer things in life. And, that's just not really your style, though. Like, it's not about it's not about what you have. It's your principles, it's your values, it's your character. Like, material things don't mean anything to you, whoever I'm connecting with. It don't mean nothing to you. So you felt that, in a way that you just didn't fit who they would normally go for. But they about to come chasing you though. Like, they emotional. They want to, they regret they past actions though, and really letting you stay back there on the sidelines though. That was the biggest mistake they made. Okay, yeah, they about to speak up. I'm telling you, whoever this is, okay, they got to speak up. They not letting you go. That's they said I'm not letting you go. Okay, you will hear from me very soon. Don't give up on me. They said don't give up. Okay, because there's something in their heart. This is from Michelle A. Okay, they hooked on you though. Like it's something in their heart. You took my love and I'm willing. Okay, they said there's no limit to the love I'm giving to you. Okay, what they said, collective, they hooked on you though. Yeah, they could have people investigating them. So like on the backside of this though, they could have had some investigations going on, depending on how deep they are in their business. Okay, they could be getting investigated right now. This could be legal matters though too, is what I'm getting though. Let's keep going though. Yeah, they could have had a lot of shit that they were hiding, from you. There's things you probably didn't know about this person's life. Like you didn't know everything. But, this person could have had a lot of shit behind the scenes that they were going through. And then of course they would, every time they talked to you, they was always working. They was always busy. Y'all got deep, but they talked about their job a lot. Whoever this is, okay, because that's what they're focused on. Bettering themselves though, really, you know what I mean? So like other conversations and stuff like that, y'all really didn't have those type of conversations. So like on their daily life, besides them talking to you, you know what I mean? You really don't know what they had going on around them though, okay? They could have shielded that from you, they could have kept y'all relationship private, okay, is what I'm getting to. So let's see. They said there's something that you should know, like they changed it for the better, what they said. Let's see. Ooh. They said there's something in their heart, baby. Yeah, they was fulfilling a fantasy though. They feel like being with you be fulfilling a fantasy of somebody that they always wanted though. Your energy is unmatched though. They can't, nobody can replace it though. So they could have treated you like a taboo situation. You know what I mean? I mean, love was on the back burner for whoever this is. So, I mean, having multiple connections is something this person would do. Yeah, and they had this outdated thinking. You know what I mean? They put love on the back burner. They need to stack their bread. They didn't need to make stronger connections or know anybody like that. They definitely give the bachelorette energy though. And not even necessarily like a player though, but really just like if they needed a break from work and they wanted to go chill with somebody, you know what I'm saying, and sleep with somebody, or just have little situationships, they would definitely do that. But it wouldn't be multiple at a time though. I mean, they probably was texting and talking to people, but as far as like sleeping with people, they didn't really do that, whoever this is. But if they wanted to get out here and get their rocks off, they would, and they knew who they could call. They never did you like that though. Because what I said from the beginning though, like y'all, I mean, a lot of y'all's conversations was text, phone, maybe FaceTime, you know what I mean? You might have saw them once in a while, but not consistently enough to show you that they were making you a priority or showing you that they want to take things further. Okay, and they could have left you on red, and for you, that was like game over though, baby. Like you said game over. Listen, that's it. Like, we're not doing that. We're not doing it. And it's like you understood this person's hustle, okay? But it's just like, realistically, yeah, that's why I came back out. Game over. Realistically, though, you know that you couldn't see this, going further, or you investing more than what somebody else was giving, because this is a big chunk. I'm putting it back, but investing more than what somebody else was giving, especially, this person, they weren't giving enough, and you were understanding that they were focusing on their goals and stuff like that, but you just didn't want to be somebody they just pulled up and slept with though either. They didn't do like that, and that's why you got less of their energy. Okay, yeah, they're expecting a new beginning. They said, because you don't understand how they feel inside. They said we are gonna start this back over. You know what I'm saying? Like they really want to fulfill the fantasy of getting something that they feel fulfills their wishes. Okay? Yeah, they had a lot of drama going on behind the scenes. Not only was they working their ass off, though, this is why they were emotional. It could be family issues that they had going on. Their family could always depend on them though too. Friends, you know what I mean, always needing them. So they was working themselves, restless, and then turning around and dealing with other people's drama though too. You didn't have that energy with this person. Yeah, they in their feelings, baby. Listen, they in their feelings, honey. They really think about how, they entertained all this other shit. You know what I'm saying? And they could have been, having this time to build with you though. Okay. But it's like they made a promise to you though, and they want to keep it. Like they keeping their promise. Because they see you as their true love and you open their heart up to see that though. And they want you to know how much they have this feeling of emotion for you. It's almost like they can't express it, that they would just rather show you though. They could want to take you somewhere, you know what I mean? A little weekend vacay type shit. Yeah, they've grown on their emotional intelligence. They're definitely mature. Okay, I feel like they were emotionally stable though. Okay, that wasn't the issue. It's just, it was a one track mind. Yeah, they said, I'm still waiting, baby. They waiting on you to come back. That's Jodeci. I'm still waiting, baby. Like another day goes, okay? They still ain't heard from you. The silence is killing them, okay? They said they want to keep it the promise to you. Y'all could have had conversations about moving shit forward, like in a hypothetical type situation. Y'all talked about it though. Yeah, listen, once upon a time it was a love story. Once upon a time, y'all was getting to know each other, you know what I mean? And they try to pretend like that's not what it was, so they put themselves into work. I mean, that was their focus, but they didn't know how to balance that. They're not used to that. They don't commit. Okay. Yeah, now they want to fight for you though. Like they fighting for what they love, which is you. They said they ready to come chasing, baby, and fighting for love. Because they want that love story back with you though. They want to keep the promise that they said that they were going to invest in you, and actually build with you. It's just that, yeah, they could have kept conversation going and, giving you the reassurance. You know what I mean? It may not have been time, but y'all could have continued to get to know each other. But this person though, they didn't want you to get attached to them. You know what I mean? They did. They didn't want you to get attached. They would have never had time for you though. And yeah, whatever choices they had, it was bad choices in the past though. So their business could definitely be having legal issues though. If this resonates, if not, don't take it. But they could have made a bad investment and it caused them to lose a lot of money. And that's another reason they ain't reached out. They had to get their shit back together. Yeah, now they want to set the record straight. Okay, they ready to set the record straight with you. I think they had to set the record straight, whatever legal issue that they had going on though as well though, because it messed with their bank, their money. But they made a huge mistake. It's like, so they went all in into their career. They started investing, and they could have had stocks. Okay, just doing big investment trades is almost what I'm getting type thing. They could be in the finance field, if this resonates. And even if not, though, they know about finances. They know about investings and stocks and all that shit. And they could have made a bad investment that affected their bank account. So, now they're ready to set the record straight and tell you where they been at and why they ain't contacted you. And then it could put them in a depressive state though too, where they have all, because they were emotional and they were tired of the shit, at the same time. It's like they could not handle the emotions they had for you, and they could not handle their own drama and everything else going around. They couldn't handle their own emotions, so they wouldn't be able to handle anybody else's. Okay? They were super unstable. But they left it silent between y'all though. Okay, they want to move forward with you with that chariot card, but it's just like they want to come be in the same direction as you, but in the same sense, it's like, you feel like this person would never prioritize you. You feel like this person would never put you first, ever. That you would always be on the back burner to a new business venture, or, you know what I mean, their businesses or their friends or their family. So, you could have picked that up when you were dating this person. Like they kind of just, just, they would be in the spotlight and they would be dimming your light, even though you don't really know that, they feel you're their light. Like, this is how you feel about it though. Okay. Yeah, they sitting up here waiting. You know what I'm saying? They still waiting, Jodeci. They still waiting. They still waiting to get back into your energy, though. Okay? It's like they coming out of the regret, like the regret, with that five of cups in reverse. My nose itching. They coming out of all the past mistakes they made. Okay, they're actually healing. Okay? And they accept that they caused a lot of shit, because of their outdated experiences, especially with being so focused on their career and not love. Okay, they outdated thoughts. Okay, they're healing and actually going over the shit that they dealt with in their past, though. Yeah, they gonna love you for life. Jodeci again. They said, "Do you believe in love and the promise that it gives?" Okay, because they said they was keeping their promise that they was gonna love you for life. Listen, that's what they said. Because this is a love story. Like, listen, it's a love story. They said it's our love story. Okay, it's Sun card. Yeah, you make them happy as hell though. They too happy. Listen, they gonna make this shit last. But it's just like it's like an epiphany. Okay, it came over this person. Okay. Yeah, they completed the cycle. Baby, I can't make it up. World card, yo. They completed that motherfucking cycle, though, because they was tired of the shit and they was tired of being in and out of their emotions, of everybody else's emotions, though. They had to handle a lot of people's emotions. Like I said, I feel like it could be their family, though, or his close friends, you know what I mean, that always needed them. And they finally decided to start speaking up for themselves, though. Yeah, dealing with a lot of unbalanced relationships with that Six of Pentacles. Yeah, giving a lot. But they wouldn't give you anything. And, and that's just kind of how you feel. Like I said, I feel like you feel that this person would never, ever prioritize you. Even if they came back, you would just, it's just because of how they move with you. But there's a whole, like I said, there's a lot that you don't know about whoever this is. There's a whole nother side when they actually want to give it. You know what I mean? Yeah, they wouldn't hermit mode because they are keeping their promise to you. Yeah. They've been taking advice from somebody who was wise, okay, who could have been in, a stable marriage, okay, a happy marriage, people that they look up to, okay, because they want to come back better and stronger for you is what they said, though. Yeah, they were so undecided on whether even keeping you in their life was an option back then. And clearly you were protected, though, because it wasn't. They had a lot of shit going on. They made a lot of bad choices with their investments. So they've been playing catch up this whole damn time. They had no time to focus on a commitment. Okay, whoever this is. But the silence is they can't take it no more. They don't want y'all to be silent no more. They said they want to speak to you. They want to tell you what's been going on, and they brought themselves out of financial burden. That's what I'm getting. They brought themselves out of financial burden. That's the truth. Baby, Ace of Swords. They're gonna give you the clarity on it. They tired of y'all not talking though. And they have mental clarity now, though. And they're deciding to make better choices, okay, that doesn't do anything detrimental to their mental state because they're trying to get out of this place that's dark and drained, okay? Yeah. Motherfucking Five of Swords, Seven of Swords, actually Seven of Swords. Like the lies, you know what I mean? People lying on this person, okay? They could have been lying on their business. Like I said, it could have been a shady-ass deal that fucked up their finances. Take what resonates, leave the rest, but that's what I'm picking up on, so. All right, let's see. Ooh. They said they love is real. Baby, that shit wanted to flip its ass out, honey. Yeah, higher level of commitment, baby, with that Hierophant card, okay? Yeah, you don't know. Because you don't see that this person, you don't think this person would do that, though, because you don't even feel like you were their type, though. I mean, I don't think they were your type either, though. I don't think this is somebody that you would normally go for. Whoever I'm picking up on. And they wouldn't normally go for you, but shit, it works for them, baby. Yeah, judgment call's been made. It works for them, baby. They into it. They are into it. They're into you, though. And they're gonna come give you the honesty, though. It's like it's time for the truth. It's time to finally break the silence. And they express what the fuck's been going on with them this whole entire time that y'all have been disconnected. Okay, that's what they want to do. It's time. They said no more games. I'm about to be all about that action because I was clearly talking, but like I said, you already knew that this wasn't going to go further, though, and you were happy for them to continue to invest in themselves the way they were, but you had more feelings. You couldn't just be friends with this person. You said y'all didn't meet as friends, so y'all not friends. Like, you be giving people a hard time, baby. You don't be playing, baby. Whoever I pick up on in my collective, y'all don't be, you make people have to get their shit together though. Come correct or don't come at all. They didn't want to put you in that though. So they absolutely kept work and, other shit that was very toxic they didn't have to deal with over you, but they still didn't keep pulling you along and breadcrumbing you or anything like that. Y'all just talked when y'all talked. When y'all didn't, baby. Now they said that they got to be the one you love. This is Jagged Edge, okay? Yep, higher level of commitment. That's higher for twice. Okay, listen. They said they ready. They could be very traditional. That could be a difference too because you let them see your soul in a different way. Okay, y'all can have different religions. All right, but we about to do the signs: Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. North Node if you're operating in it. Okay, that's Taurus. That I could be talking to or that you're dealing with. They said they don't want to make a scene, but they don't care who's staring at y'all though, because it's time for the truth. They said it's time. It's time to tell my truth. Okay, they setting the record straight in this bitch. Okay, that they chose you, they're choosing you. They're gonna come communicate, and ain't not a damn thing nobody can say about it. That's the truth. Look, you see how that shit just broke off of my hand? That's Ace of Swords twice. Like, listen, they coming. It's in doubles. Like, it's the truth. They're finding the truth that they've been healing. That they have the clarity that they need, that they still are stable financially. They got themselves out of financial burden, and they on the other side of healing and getting their shit back together though. They really are finding clarity and peace and truth in all of this though. And it leads back to you and your energy and the energy that you gave them while you dealt with them. You were very mature and you were very understanding and kind, and they never forgot that shit. It always pays off to be humble, and not even humble in that way like, oh, you better humble yourself. No, like, you really are compassionate. You really are humble. You understand people's experiences, and you never went hard on this person. Okay. Yep, you the Empress, baby. Listen, in all of your glory. Okay, listen, in all of your glory and sexiness. Okay, that's Taurus twice, and that's what, Libra that I'm talking to, that you're dealing with. Listen, yeah, that Eight of Wands try to come out. That communication, and in that card, they smiling big as hell. That's you, collective. That's you. Shoot, you smiling and stuff. You like this person, man. You like they fit you. You know what I'm saying? But you are their wish fulfillment though. But they fit you though. They checked off your boxes. Okay, you like that they was about their hustle though. But you don't want to feel overshadowed. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to feel like you're never appreciated. That could be something that you dealt with in your childhood though, where nobody ever really noticed you. You want to be noticed. You want to be, damn near like put me on a pedestal in the relationship, because that's what you're willing to do for others. Okay. But yeah, because you're the Empress, baby, you're their wish fulfillment. I know I'm definitely talking to a Taurus, or you're dealing with one, but you're also their wish fulfillment, and that's Pisces. Because it's your energy. They said they just telling you that it's got to be. So it doesn't matter. They said it don't matter. Like, I'm going to make this be what it is. Okay, yeah, they've transformed, baby, with that death card. So you could be a Scorpio that I'm talking to, or a Scorpio that you're dealing with, though. But they are in their transformation. They're healing. And they're growing, though. Okay, they're getting out of the regret. They're not holding back no more. They're not holding on to the past no more. They've been letting a lot of their past shit go. And it's almost like they've been setting boundaries with family and friends. Like I said, they've been letting a lot of people go in their life, too, as well. Yeah. Two of Wands, because they've already made that decision to come towards you, though. So you could be an Aries that I'm talking to, or an Aries that you're dealing with, though. But yeah, listen, they came to the discovery of who you are, and the epiphany that y'all souls are together as one, baby, because you're sexy as fuck, baby. That's Aries twice. Queen of Wands, baby. Listen, you about that action, baby. You don't be playing with nobody. Your ambition. It's your ambition, man. You go get it out here. Yeah, get up on it. Keep sweat. Cut close. You said if you really wanted to get up on it, like shit, you have that energy for whoever this is. All you gotta do is listen. Get up on it though. If you really want it, like it's time for us to get real freaky, baby. That's you, collective. But they gonna come send you a message of love though, an emotional message though. That's Pisces twice. An emotional message though, because they feel like you're their true love. Okay. They said the time has come for us. Real freaky, baby. That's what you say. Listen, you can have all my love. That's what they said. Okay, but they are very charming though too, and that's kind of what drew you into this person as well. Like they about their business and all that shit, but they have a lot of regrets behind this. All right, that's Taurus. I don't know. I think I lost count. Like what, 4 times? I think so. Shit. I'm definitely talking to a Taurus, or you're dealing with one for sure. All this try to flip over, baby. Like you put them in a transformational state though. That you put them and you made them confused on okay, but I can definitely see myself being a power couple with the collective though. Like they see all of this. Investing in you was a way better decision that they should have did in the past, but then again, they had to learn this lesson. Okay. Woo. It's coming out in chunky chunks. Okay. It's almost like they want me to keep like, but no, we're doing the signs. Like we're doing the signs, okay? Listen, they got a lot of sexual energy for you. We saw the sexual tension card in the very beginning. Okay, so that was always good. Shit, there was never a problem between y'all. Like I said, they just, it just wasn't the time. Hold on, those flipped over too. Let's see. What other signs could I be talking to or that you're dealing with, baby? Yeah, they healing. Star card. Okay. They healing, baby, and they wishing on you because they said they made a promise to you and they want to keep it though. Okay. Yep. They said they want to renew everything with y'all. Okay. With that star card. Yeah, that's what, Aquarius that I'm talking to or that you're dealing with. But yeah, like they feel like they wish it's gonna come true with you though. They want to celebrate you though. Okay, with that 3 of Cups. So you could be a Cancer that I'm talking to or a Cancer that you're dealing with. Yeah, they want to celebrate you. They said it's time for the celebration. Angel number 3131. Look that up. Yeah, they said it's time to celebrate. Okay, with that Page of Cups, like I said, they're sending messages of love. They're coming with passion, lots of passion behind their truth when they speak to you though. Yeah, and that's what Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Okay, and then 6 of Pentacles. That's of course Taurus. I don't know how many times now. It could be a Taurus moon because that Taurus moon there. There's a moon there with that 6 of Pentacles though. But yeah, they're absolutely watching you though. You see she all on that screen smiling and heart and shit. Okay. And that could just be their eyeballs coming out the head though. Like you might not have this person on social media. They could definitely be watching you though. You know what I mean? And I don't even think it's from separate accounts or anything like that. It's just like y'all ain't friends. You could, like I said, they may think that you're mad though too. But with that 2 of Cups, they said they are in love with you, and this is how bad they want this connection. That's how bad they want the relationship. They said that it's proven that y'all can come into union and have a happy relationship because y'all really got along, and that y'all could both really maturely discuss things because you both have that emotional intellect that matches. And they are absolutely in love with you though. That's Cancer twice. Okay. This King of Swords. Okay. That's Aquarius twice. Okay. But yeah, Aquarius sun though. See the sun on the side. But yeah, like, they're planning this. They're being real strategic. All right. Chess, not checkers. All right. Chess, not checkers. All right. And they're really trying to get out of their analytical mind about how to move forward with you and not overplan it out. They really got to come with their heart. And that's why there's so much passion in this, because they are coming with their heart though. So this person, they're very realistic about shit. It's kind of black and white. There's no gray. You know this about them, but this is a whole different side of them that you got to see. Okay, because they coming back. they coming back for that ass, baby. Yeah, I can't make it up. Mature. Listen, because it's y'all both mature. It's just it wasn't the time, man. It was not the time. Okay, let's get some characteristics. It just wasn't. You've healed and grown a lot though too as you've been on your own though. And like I said, you just feel like, especially with this person coming back though, you kind of ain't gonna expect that because you don't, like, in the back of your mind, you feel like, okay, well, clearly I wasn't their type. It's like you were the opposite of what they went for. So you're like, well, that's probably why it didn't last. I mean, they probably want to go back to what they're used to and what they're into, but it's because of you being so opposite from them and standing out the way that you do. Okay, they can't help themselves. Yeah, they're charismatic and it's magnetic. Okay. My first love, Avant and Kiki Wyatt, you're their first love. Don't matter how many relationships they've been in, you will always be their first love. The first one to open their heart, milk that shit all the way down. Okay, yeah. Humble. I can't make this up. I said y'all was humble. I said it, okay? You choose peace, all right? You understand people in their situation. You don't make them feel bad about it. You know what I'm saying? You never put this person in a position to feel like they couldn't be open with you, though. Okay, you could be vegan or they could be vegan. Okay, you could love smoothie bowls though. Okay, they're coming at you very aggressive. You could be aggressive, and I think your aggression, especially with that Queen of Wands that was out here, you come off very passionate and aggressive, and it intimidates people. It intimidated them. They said they will always say you they first love, honey. Always, always and forever. Listen, until they hair turn gray, baby. Listen, yeah, they weren't demanding anything from you. You know what I'm saying? They weren't trying to pursue anything with you, but they about to be creative on how they come back though. Okay, they've been all like in their imagination about this shit. Yeah, they about to come with affection, stuff that they weren't doing before, baby. They don't be touching on people like this person don't. They don't express like that. That's what I'm getting. They don't. They're like, don't touch me, or that they don't. Okay, if they like you, they might run their finger maybe across your hand, like maybe touch your shoulder a little bit. That's they love like, here, I love you type shit. Like that's how this person is. Okay, but they come in completely different, man. You're not even gonna be like, who the fuck are you? Wait a minute. I mean, if you allow them, I'm never gonna tell you to be with anybody, okay? But they do feel like it's a soulmate connection, though. Okay. Yep, I said they was an entrepreneur. I can't make this shit up, baby. And they could have had some bad choices, bad investments, man, and that made them unavailable. I'm telling you, I can't, because I can't make it up, baby. Look, I'm trying to tell you, they had some shit going on, baby. You weren't supposed to be a part of. Maybe they didn't want you to know that about them. But they are trusting their intuition and they want your forgiveness, though. Okay? Yep, they want your forgiveness, baby. They hope that you can be forgiving and have an open mind, okay? And forgive them for their self-centered ass ways. Like, they want you to forgive them for being an asshole. Collective, they said, forgive me for being an asshole. And yes, I know that my career is important, but it's lonely on the top, okay? And they said that they need your heart to be connected to theirs again. Again. Okay, yeah, luck is on their side. Angel number 777, baby. They said, I got the luck in me. Okay, their favorite color could be green. Yeah, they're in abundance right now, like 777-888, honey. Listen, ooh, what you gonna do, collective? This ain't a game, baby. They're not playing about you. Okay, listen, you made them see, honey. They're willing to share their world with you, baby. Yeah. It's your childlike qualities, though. Angel number 3939, yeah. It's magnetic, okay? You bring another side out of this person, though. They feel like they can progress this forward. Angel number 123, that y'all can move in the same motion, that y'all could be a power couple. This person is talking long time goals. This person is talking about everything. We move with a purpose together. We walk to the same beat. Like, they in love with that ass, honey. Something serious, whoever this is. You made them see, okay? Hey, they don't never want nobody else. And just believe it or not, as driven as they were in their career, though, baby, listen, you was still back there in one of them compartments, like, you were. And shit, they never forgot you. Now they ready to come, keep that promise they said they was gonna keep. Whatever it is, I mean, I'm sure y'all know. yeah, I'm telling you, you got feelings for him. It kills me, Melanie Fiona, to know how much I really love you. Say so much I wanna to you, yeah, you just don't want to not be prioritized, and that's understandable, collective. You got to have somebody that shows you with their actions, and you don't feel like this person will be able to do that. Okay, that's the truth, baby. Angel number 99, I'm telling you, that's how you feel. You feel like this person wouldn't be able to do that, and you would be in the shadow, that this person would dim your light, and that y'all wouldn't shine together. But the conversation is going to happen. There's going to be a revisit. Angel number 66. Okay? But that's how you feel, though. You feel like this person would be trying to dim you down, and that it would always be about them, and that because you have so much emotions for them, it's easy for you to fall into it, okay, and keep doing it, and not even realize that you lose yourself. But you have came a long way, though. You wouldn't be losing yourself, when you speak up and set boundaries. That's the only way to work. Being very open with communication is something that y'all didn't do in the past, okay? Yep, that's why Revisit came back out. Angel number 66 is coming back around, baby. It's coming back around. You may not have wanted to deal with it, but you're going to have to, though. They have unconditional love for you. Angel number 24. I mean, listen, I'm not telling you what to do. You do what you want. I'm just saying it's going to come back around, whoever I'm connecting with. And you're going to have a solid decision on what you're going to do. Okay? You're going to stay, you're going to go. What you going to do? You going to give them another chance? You going to talk to them about it? I mean, were they toxic to you? No, they didn't do nothing to you like that. So if you're saying they did, it's not your reading. Okay? It's not. This person was focused on that money, baby. They were never going to try to settle down with nobody, and you knew that. So if you're saying that, if you're trying to say something else, maybe this is not your reading. Okay, listen. Let's see. Let's get some more angel numbers out here. Some things you just can't understand, honey. Let's see. You got to be out your mind. That's how you feel, because you really thinking about, I might give them another chance. Yeah, it's going against everything I know. But is it, though? You'd have to be able to have that open conversation to let them know, and have faith. Angel number 1010, like, have that open conversation about how you're feeling about them putting you on the back burner, and how it's important for you to be a part of this motherfucking thing here that could be for infinity and beyond. Okay? Endless possibilities between both of y'all. Y'all are forced to be reckoned with together. They match you a lot, whoever I'm picking up on. And y'all both can get shit done. And maybe it's your purpose for y'all to come together to get shit done. Bond. I can't make it up, man. Angel number 2020. Listen, I'm not about to keep playing with y'all. I'm not about to keep playing with y'all, though. Yeah, they about to be real brave. Angel number 717, baby. They coming with that shit, baby. They coming with the shit. This person here, whoever this is. Yeah. This could definitely come back around in a good way. But it just depends on where you at, baby, and what you're trying to open up to. Okay? You have to be able to communicate how you feel, though. Okay? Accountability. Yep, they coming with, I'm telling you, they giving you everything you want, though. The truth, the clarity, the accountability. Okay? What they've been doing, having lost their money, had to get that shit back right. They coming back stable, though. They didn't drag you in it. They didn't treat you like you was just a random option, 304. Okay? They didn't do you like that, though, whoever this is. Y'all just stop talking. They didn't play games with you. They literally was motherfucking working and reshaping their life. Angel number 525. Like, they really were doing that shit, though. Okay? And now they said they going to keep their promise to come back right, like they said they would. They said they was going to come and make you theirs, and they meant it. Okay? Whoever picked it up. That's what they said. Okay? You take back who you want. All right? Let me go ahead and leave it here for y'all. Okay? If this resonated with you, go ahead and hit that like button. Like it in general, though, to energetically donate to the channel. It is free $99. It costs you not a damn thing, okay? And to my new people, if you like how I read, baby, you're fucking with my vibe. Subscribe to the channel, okay? I'll be back. I'm going to throw something else in the mix. Y'all take care. Bye.